Having a little bit of a fatigue moment. It's part of post-infectious fatigue syndrome. So I was kind of in bed a little early, just learning how to do video editing, and also working on another gift crochet project. This one's another one of the flat-ribbed hats from Crochet Bits. It's about halfway there. I have a scarf that'll go in the same yarn, which is the Plymouth Encore. And what I had, the scarf is a Tunisian crochet one, and I'll share that one tomorrow. I'm going to try and finish this tonight and then bang that out tomorrow, so I'll be done with that. So my mom, I've been doing a lot of hiking for physical therapy and also to help manage some of my anxiety. I've been doing that since 2022. I've always been, I was farming, so I was always outside. But when I got really sick, it was really hard for me to be outside because of some of the medication I was on without being negatively impacted. But what I did was I went into woods so that I wouldn't be in a lot of sun and stuff. But she just gave me her hiking pack, which included some old books. I love maps. There's some for the Quabbin Park. They're New England area. This one will be for some Pioneer Valley. Oh, that's the, I found something a little earlier. This is just a little, one of those emergency bags to keep you warm. Toe warmers, super important. Piece of how to stay alive in the woods. I'm going to go through that. That'll be fun. A rain poncho. We always had this exact brand growing up all around. We worked on farms locally, picking sweet corn and stuff, and then also just because these are so common, you don't find them around anymore. Not like this anyways. I was thrilled to see this because it just brought back memories. Oh, for ticks. They weren't such a problem when we were kids, but they're a huge problem now. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Oops, more. Oh, that's hand warmers, not just toe warmers. Oh, this is what went with that packaging earlier. A compass. I know how to use a compass, which is kind of cool. So you spin it around and it'll still base north. More tick education programs. Actually, if you ever want to learn about ticks, the Cape Cod Cooperative Extension has probably one of the best resources I have ever seen. So it's interesting. Well, she worked for Plant and Soil Sciences for years at UMass, and they would know who does the best. But like, if you want to look anywhere on anything for tick education, that Cooperative Extension has some great details. And then UMass has a lab, Steve Rich, where they will test the ticks themselves to see if they have diseases. And then it's funny because growing up, we always had first aid kits everywhere. So this is a brand new, well, not brand new, it's never been opened, I should say, old vintage first aid kit, probably about 15, 20 years old. I have newer ones. What I'll do is I like the box that this is in, so what I'll do is I'll open this tomorrow and I'll repack this and I'll share with you what I put into it, because you always need to have a first aid kit when you're out in the woods. This newspaper thing just had an ad for learning how to kayak and things. This is for Mount Greylock, which is a really cool place to go. And then this bag, and I'm sitting here like, ooh, this is going to be wonderful for putting art supplies in, hiking supplies. I was super stoked that she gave this to me today, because I'm going to turn this into a hiking and art bag. I'm just really super stoked. So also not today, these I did yesterday. This is part of the cardigan I'm doing with Susan over at Wild Cottage. This was the original pocket I did, but oops, I'm the pockets that I did with Susan over at Wild Cottage. Only my problem is that I ripped it all back and I redid this, and I was like, okay, this is looking really, really good. But then I was looking at the pattern and realized, oh, wait a minute, what does she mean by pull through 5 loops, and I was like, uh-oh. So looked at it again and realized I did it wrong. So this one I did correctly. So you'll notice they look really different. So what I'm gonna, and I initially, because these little guys will pop one way or the other. So yeah, I'm gonna have to rip this back down to here. No, actually this time, instead of ripping it to here, I'll have to rip it all the way back and then do the whole thing correctly so that it looks like this one. So do it again, which also means this was the back, which I got this far with the back, which means I have to bring this back down to the foundation row and do that all over again as well. So, you know, it was a good day. I moved a lot of my farm stand supplies, which is why I got a little overextended, and that includes a lot of art supplies. And once we finish moving everything over to the new storage space, I'll share some of it. I have a lot of framing materials and a lot of wood, just a lot of tools and things that we moved. So yeah, compass. I have a huge collection of paper maps, and I'll put together, this is an art and hiking pack. It'll be fun because this, one of the things I want to do is put together a palette for watercolor for more nature hiking and stuff. So I've kind of eyeballed what I want to do, so I'll start putting it together over the winter. So yeah, I'm excited. It was a good day.